Hello, on this video we'll see how to run Python code. There are two common ways to run Python, scripts and notebooks. On a script you have a PE file and you run all the code at once, whereas on a notebook you have a different termination and you run cell by cell. Scripts are the normal file format for programs, whereas notebooks, they mix code, notes, charts, tables, and the output. Scripts, they are the classic way. As we see, it ends in PE. A script is a file that runs Python from top to bottom. You have here a small program, and you run your program, and you obtain the results. It's good for automation, apps, computations. It feels like a program that you save and run whenever you need it. It's less ideal for step-by-step exploration of datasets, plots, and machine learning models. Python notebooks are really where you do data science. It has a different termination, and the notebook lets you run small cells and see the results immediately. Like here, you run a code and then you see the graphics right below. Why notebooks are great for data science? You can explore one step at a time, okay, your data set. It shows results besides the code, the corresponding code. You explain your reasoning in a language called Markdown, which serves to edit plain text for you to leave your notes. You can share a single document with code plus the results. So you can go from idea to code, to run the code, and then see the exact results. Why notebooks win for data science? As we saw, you run cell by cell, you write, you test, you improve, and you rerun instantly. You don't have to restart the whole program. You see the results inline, tables and charts appear right under the code that made them. You iterate freely. It's perfect for data-related scientific work, where you want to explore and test different ideas. You tell a story. You mix written notes, code, visual representations into one shareable document. To run notebooks, if you are a beginner, I highly recommend Google Colab. It's very beginner friendly. It's browser based. You can write and run Python code without setting up anything on your computer. You have hosted notebooks. It behaves just like classical Jupyter notebooks, but runs in Google's environment. You have easy package management. You can install packages in a cell and then continue your work. You use cloud resources. Since it runs on the cloud, you don't have to force your own computer. It's easy to collaborate. You can quickly share your project and the other person can edit and run the code right away. So you use it when the goal is to learn Python and explore data, or fast projects, really. My favorite local setup on our computer is Pycharm. It is for the one when you want to run code on your computer. Why is it my favorite? It's project first mindset. Your code, your interpreter, your packages are all together. Package management, you can install, upgrade, and remove packages directly from the IDE without having to use the terminal. So you feel less terminal pressure. You can still use the terminal, but you don't need it every step. Why is it my favorite? Because it's more Python friendly than VS Code, and it is lighter than a full Anaconda setup. Okay. And so you use it when you're ready to move to larger projects and move off the browser. There is no single correct tool. You should choose the one that removes friction for your current goal, to achieve your current goal. VS Code is very flexible and lightweight. It's great once you're comfortable choosing interpreters, extensions, and managing packages. Jupyter Lab, it's a notebook first workspace. It's excellent for notebooks on your own machine. Anaconda, it's a big scientific distribution. It's useful for scientific uh, jobs, but it can get quite heavy. Even when you open, you can feel it's quite heavy. The terminal, it's important to learn over time, but it's not the easiest first interface. So run code first and nail the tools later. AI assistants like ChatGPT and Claude, you should use them carefully at first when you are learning. At the beginning, code more than you prompt. Type the code yourself so that the syntax becomes familiar. Read errors before asking AI to fix them. Try small changes and then try to predict yourself the output. A better beginner use of AI instead of prompting to you code something is to explain this error, or I wrote this code and please review it. My final takeaway is that if you are an absolute beginner, go to Google Colab. It's a lower friction setup. If you are learning data science, use notebooks. You have the code, your notes, charts, and tables all together. Local projects, I recommend Pycharm. It's Python specific. If you are growing as a developer, try VS Code and the terminal. You can mix with other programming languages and you have more control. So the final message is Colab to start, notebooks to explore, and Pycharm to grow, and scripts to build. If you want to see the difference between a notebook, right here, and a script, which is this, here you have a notebook, you have here markdown language, you wrote hello notebook, two asterisks, and then you have hello notebook. If you want to print a string directly, you can, and then click here, have the result. And if you want to create a variable and then print it, you have here, it obtains the same result but a different way. Python script, what you do here on Pycharm is you run everything at once. You have the same result, but as this becomes heavier, okay, it's not useful to run everything to obtain the same result. And here it stores the results and it's quite nice. So it's everything for today, for this lesson, and let's progress to the next one. Thank you.